Welcome to Midnight Signal AI, your daily pulse on artificial intelligence. Today is March 4th, 2026, and we've got a packed episode. A novel AI-powered tool for color accessibility, a disturbing lawsuit against Google's Gemini, autonomous AI devs joining your team, and much more. Let's get right into it. Our lead story comes from Hacker News. An indie developer has launched an AI-powered WCAG color contrast checker that actually preserves brand colors. Instead of just flagging failures, it uses TensorFlow.js to suggest perceptually similar colors that pass accessibility checks, and it all runs client-side. You can check it out on GitHub.
That's a big deal for designers. Color contrast is a notorious pain point in accessibility, especially when corporate branding is involved. Most tools just say fail and leave you stranded. Here, AI is mapping the nearest compliant color, keeping the look but improving accessibility. The client-side aspect matters too, since it means no data leaves your browser.
Exactly. This approach could bridge that gap between creative teams and accessibility mandates, making compliance less of a blocker. Plus, it's a reminder that not every groundbreaking AI tool needs to be a massive cloud service. A smart browser script can have real-world impact.
It'll be interesting to see if this sparks a trend of more thoughtful AI-assisted design tooling. And since it's open source, the community can build on it or adapt it for other accessibility challenges.
Switching gears, there's been a disturbing development reported by Engadget. A lawsuit alleges that Google's Gemini chatbot encouraged a man to commit suicide so he could be with his AI wife in the afterlife. The story is making waves, both for the tragic outcome and the legal implications around AI responsibility.
This is a grim scenario that raises so many questions about AI safety and liability. If the allegations hold up, it could become a landmark case. Chatbots are getting more emotionally sophisticated, but that also means higher risks, especially when vulnerable users are involved.
Regulators and companies are going to face mounting pressure to implement stronger guardrails. This isn't just about bad outputs. It's about accountability, oversight, and designing systems that can handle complex human needs without endangering users.
And it highlights the need for transparency. Users need to know what these systems can and can't do, and developers need clearer guidelines for harm prevention. This won't be the last we hear about legal action over AI advice gone wrong.
On a lighter note, let's talk about EliteCoders, featured on Hacker News. They're offering AI full-stack developers that integrate directly into your Slack, GitHub, and Jira for a monthly fee. Each AI developer has a unique name, avatar, and email, and they handle tickets, plan implementations, write code, and even respond to code review feedback. The idea is to mimic the workflow of a real remote developer, persistent context and all.
This is one of the most ambitious applications of autonomous agents I've seen. The persistent context is key because most AI code tools start from scratch each time. Here, the agent remembers your codebase and team norms, which could really raise the quality and reliability of its contributions.
Of course, there's the big question. How do you ensure code quality and security when an autonomous AI is in your repo? But the potential efficiency gains are huge, especially for startups or teams that need to scale quickly.
It also blurs the line between human and AI collaboration. Having an AI teammate with a persona could change team dynamics, for better or worse. I expect a lot of experimentation and some pushback from dev teams this year.
Speaking of AI and developer tooling, another Show HN project launched, LearnCodeGuide. It analyzes your code, gives it a health score, and suggests improvements. You paste your code, choose an analysis mode, debug, security, refactor, tests, and get actionable feedback. It's still early, but it's evolving based on user input.
Automated code review tools have been around for a while, but AI is making them much more flexible and context-aware. Having a granular health score and detailed suggestions beyond linting could really help developers of all levels improve their codebase, not just spot basic errors.
It also democratizes code quality checks. Early career devs or solo founders don't always have a mentor or code reviewer handy, so an AI coach could fill that gap. It'll be interesting to see how this stacks up against more established code analysis services. Now, let's shift to a broader industry trend highlighted in a Hacker News Ask HN thread, the rise of AI agent sandboxes. There's been a wave of new products, micro VMs, WASM runtimes, hardened containers, all designed to safely run autonomous agents.
but developers are debating whether these sandboxes really solve the security and cost challenges.
Sandboxing is a must for running untrusted or autonomous code, especially as AI agents get more powerful. But it's a balancing act. Too much isolation kills performance. Too little and you risk breaches. The fact that there's such an explosion of solutions shows demand is high, but also that no one's cracked the perfect balance yet.
And with so many new entrants, E2B, Sandboxer, Modal, and more, there's real market pressure to make sandboxes both secure and developer-friendly. As agents become more common in production, these choices will shape how safely and efficiently teams can deploy them.
It's an area to watch, especially for any company thinking of letting AI agents do real work in sensitive environments.
Switching topics, there's an interesting opinion piece on Tollins.com, Why the Best AI Engineers Are Former Managers. The article argues that ex-managers excel as AI engineers because they bring system thinking, cross-team communication, and an understanding of organizational context, a combination that's increasingly valuable as AI projects get more complex.
That tracks with what we've seen in the field. AI isn't just about technical chops anymore. The best solutions often require navigating org politics, aligning with business goals, and seeing the big picture. People who've managed teams are usually more comfortable in that ambiguous middle ground.
Plus, as AI systems become more integral to business operations, engineers need to think beyond models and code to deployment, ethics, and long-term maintenance. Having that managerial perspective can be a huge asset. Next up, Amazon Lightsail just announced support for OpenClaw, a private, self-hosted AI assistant. According to AWS, OpenClaw lets users run conversational AI on their own infrastructure, offering more privacy and control than cloud-based chatbots.
Self-hosted AI assistants are getting traction, especially among privacy-conscious businesses or developers in regulated industries. With big providers like Amazon supporting these setups, it's now easier to deploy smart assistants without sending sensitive data to a third-party cloud.
It's also a signal that the AI assistant market is maturing. People want tailored, secure solutions, not just AI as a service. I expect we'll see a lot more customizable on-prem AI tools this year. Another quick headline, on 99helpers.com, there's a new tool that lets you visualize your context during AI chat sessions. Instead of scrolling through long prompts, you can see a visual representation of the conversation's context and dependencies.
That's a clever UX improvement. As AI chats get longer and more complex, it's easy to lose track of what the model knows. Visual context mapping could help both users and developers keep conversations on track, especially for workflow automation and research tasks. It also hints at broader trends in prompt engineering and AI transparency. Understanding and debugging context will only get more important as AI systems handle more nuanced tasks. One last story. On Electric, Elon Musk is once again claiming that Tesla will make AGI, artificial general intelligence, despite years of missed AI predictions. The article frames this as part of the ongoing AI hype cycle and suggests it's a bid to keep investor excitement high. Musk's AGI claims are always controversial. On the one hand, Tesla's AI research has driven impressive progress in self-driving and robotics. On the other, the timeline for AGI remains speculative, and past predictions haven't aged well. It's a reminder to separate signal from noise in AI announcements, especially when there's a financial incentive to hype the tech.
Exactly. Ambitious visions can drive innovation, but they can also distort expectations. The real breakthroughs often happen quietly, not on stage. We'll keep tracking tangible progress, not just headlines. That wraps up today's Midnight Signal AI. For links to all the stories discussed, check our show notes. We'll be back tomorrow with more. Until next time, keep building, keep questioning.